An individual in this world, especially as a Christian, it can often be hard to deal with people who are very confrontational, combative, or just like to argue. But what do you do when you're talking with someone, trying to tell them the truth, or trying to tell them how wrong they are, and they are clearly wrong, but they just keep coming at you with all kinds of energy, with some arrogant energy, like they are right? It can be frustrating, innit? Well, this is an example of what everyone should be doing. It's actually biblical too, so let's react to it.
The oldest fossil, human fossil was found in Africa over 3 million years ago. You think they was praying to Jesus? No, they was not. Why do you believe that a white man is going to save your black ass?
I say something.
Hold on, I'm not finished.
No, because you just going, but you're not getting understanding. Number one, Jesus wasn't white. Number one, Jesus was not
Right,
white.
man. So why do you go pray to a
That's why.
white
So
man?
we done. We done. I don't want to argue.
No.
I don't want to argue, bro. Because I don't want to do that.
We're not gonna argue.
You talking about Jesus is white? That's not even white.
We're not going to argue. We're not going to argue.
Bro,
You're holding the white man's book in your
it's
hand.
not the white man's
That is a
book.
white man's book.
All right, can I
because those
say something?
hieroglyphics is over 3 million years old.
All right, bro.
That they have-
All right. Believe what you want.
What is the oldest religion in the what is the oldest religion in the world?
I just told
It
you.
comes from
You
Egypt.
can believe what you want.
That's the truth.
Okay, go ahead.
The oldest fossil was found in Africa.
I don't feel
And where's
like
Egypt?
I don't feel like
Africa.
arguing.
Right.
Kudos to that guy for how he handled that situation. He said the truth, and once he realized that someone was arguing with him with clear nonsense or just being arrogant and not willing to listen, because some people just like to talk without listening. They just talk for the sake of talking. They don't talk to listen or have a discussion. He just removed himself and walked away. Oftentimes it can be hard to do that, guys. And I know back in the day it'd be hard for me to do that. Like, most of the situations I didn't care, but the situations where I care, like I said many times on this channel, I'll get into fist fights, or I'll be very annoyed or domineering and things of that nature. But as the ages come, I've really emphasized on that part of me that just walks away from nonsense. I have no time to deal with people who just like to talk for the sake of talking. I have no time to deal with stupidity. It's beneath me, and it should be beneath you too. A lot of you seem to sit there thinking that, but like, I have to say the truth, or I have to talk my piece. Yeah, say the truth. But what's the point of talking to someone who's being unreasonable? It says in the Bible that a wise man will be happy with the fact that you're criticizing or telling him the truth. But a person who doesn't want to hear the truth will hate you for that. And they'll grow to hate you the more that you keep talking the truth. So just walk away. Literally, just walk away. It doesn't cost you anything. If you find yourself ever putting yourself into a situation where you have to talk, or you have to talk back, or you have to like combat back, that's your ego talking. Trust me, I've had experience with this. Ego will convince you that it's a fight worth fighting for. But look at what the Bible says. Look at what the living truth says. It says that God doesn't like arguments. So walk away, man. Let people win things. I remember there was a time, actually, it brings me back to a time where it was one of my last fights. I was in a party with some friends and things of that nature, and some guy was eyeing me up. I don't know what was his problem, whatever it is. So we walked past each other, accidentally bumped into each other, and then he sucker punched me. So then I came back now, and I beat him up, and I beat a few other people at X, Y, Z, you feel me, because his friends tried to jump him. So after the club night ended, he was outside of the club with all of his friends, threatening to end my life and stuff like that. I wasn't really scared about that, but my friends were all around me, and they couldn't fight, and it was one of them ones where it's like they were scared because there's so many people, and they're thinking that they have to jump in, and I don't want to put my friends in that kind of position where they feel like they have to get involved. So I had to make the grown-up decision to say, you know what, sorry for whatever I did, let's move on. And that really, 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 really bothered me. That really bothered me. Because I went home thinking that I should have had the last word. I really wanted to go back for round 2 and like go after them and look for them, and I was searching up the Instagrams and things of that nature, But this is a humbling moment from God where he was telling me like, yes, they were in the wrong. Yes, they started. And yes, you didn't need to apologize. But it was the right thing to do. And that's why I had to like let go of that ego of getting the last word in or being right, or whatever it was, because at the end of the day, a lot of battles are not worth fighting for. They just aren't, And if you constantly get in battles that are not worth fighting for, you'll drain yourself, and both of you will look stupid, I guess when I look back at the situation, I do fondly remember a lot of people looking at me saying like, wow, that was very grown up of you to just walk away despite you not being wrong, you know. And if you had fought them again, you would have won again, stuff like that. But it's like, you know, the only thing I could really hear from God was that He's proud of me. That I made the grown-up decision to finally let it go. And I've just been adopting that mindset since. Every time someone doesn't want to listen to the truth or is just being arrogant, I'm not going to waste my time lowering myself to their level. I'm just going to walk away. So guys, walk away from things like that. I know it can be hard. I know it feels annoying. And I know like some people just don't deserve to, you know, talk the way they talk or move the way they move. But at the end of the day, that's just life. Let it go. Walk away from it. Be the peacemaker. It says, blessed are the peacemakers. If you're being a peacemaker, despite how you feel, I promise you'll all go up from there. God will look at you happy because of that. I guess now the more I practice it, the second nature now it is. But when I first did it, it was bad. So, but thank God for growth. So yeah, let's all model like this guy. Christians watching this or anyone who isn't a Christian, operate like this guy. Walk away and stop getting involved with nonsense. If the truth is very obvious to see and they don't want to see it that way, that's their business. You're too handsome or too beautiful to be dealing with rubbish like that. With that being said, guys, let's stand tall and march to God's will together as one. God bless. Take care. I'll see you guys next week.